Welcome back, everybody. This is Team Turn 3. I'm Jesse, and today I'm joined by...
Dave.
Ivan. Max.
As always, we've taken our mulligan decisions already. I believe Ivan won the die roll.
Alright everybody, Ivan here, and today I'll be playing Yidris Maelstrom Wielder. The goal of the deck is to be a Doomsday Storm deck where you try to play a lot of fast mana, played into some wheels, cantrips, or ad nauseam, and your endgame is to try to either storm out with an Aetherflux Reservoir or play Doomsday and win through a Doomsday pile. Alright, so this game we kept an island, a breeding pool, a soul ring, a grim monolith, a knight's whisper, mind over matter, and Limdol's vault. 2 lands, we're lacking a little bit in the colors, but we have a lot of mana rocks to help us ramp. Night whisper to draw mind over matter is a very, very solid card in the deck all arounder, and Limdol's vault is going to help us to get whatever the game tells us we need to get at that point. We just need the black mana for it, but we're going to believe in the deck's top deck.
Hi, I'm Max. Today I'm gonna play Boonweaver Karador. Game plan is to slow or shut down your opponents with Hate Bears and Stack Species, then get a 2nd gen and Boonweaver Giant on the battlefield to fetch you an infinite combo. So my keep this game was Windorb, Elvish Mystic, Deathrite Shaman, Caustic Caterpillar, Savannah, Overground Tomb, and Imperial Seal. I kept this hand because it had Mana Dork and Windorb, so I could slow my opponents without slowing myself too much. Also, it had Imperial Seal, so I could tutor for some fuel after dropping the Orb and some Dork. And it had a Caustic Caterpillar for Ivan's Mana Rock.
Hey guys, this is Jesse here, and today I'm playing a totally original brew. Admittedly, it is inspired by a few different decks. It's a 4-color Allurin deck featuring Thrasios and Tymna, and the way this deck works is it uses a number of creature-based combos to generate infinite mana, which are then channeled into Thrasios to draw the entire deck, and then play a card like Aetherflux Reservoir to use Infinite Storm to just shoot down my opponents. The way it wins and the way it does this is by using creature combos such as Umbral Mantle and Intruder Alarm, as well as Mana Dorks to generate the infinite mana. It also has a line with Allurin, the namesake card, where we can play Allurin and then play something like a Recruiter of the Guard to get a Shrieking Drake, and then that allows us to bounce the Recruiter of the Guard, replaying it to then go search up Cavern Harpy. Cavern Harpy comes into play, bounces Shrieking Drake. Shrieking Drake then comes back into play, bouncing Recruiter of the Guard. Recruiter of the Guard comes back down. We can play Shardless Agent off of that, and then Shardless Agent allows us to cascade into basically our entire deck. Once we've cascaded into basically our entire deck, at that point we've almost certainly put together some infinite mana combo, which we can then use to essentially draw any other piece that we could possibly need. So the keep for this game was a Mox Diamond, Survival of the Fittest, Fauna Shaman, Chrome Mox, Dark Confidant, Flooded Strand, and Bloom Tender. Now this hand is a good mix of some ramp pieces as well as some card advantage engines in Dark Confidant. We have a little bit of redundancy with the Fauna Shaman and Survival, but it's okay because of Chrome Mox. Mox Diamond is a little bit awkward here, but there's no real reason to mulligan to 6 because of it. Ultimately, I think we'll be able to assemble a creature-based combo using our tutors in Survival of the Fittest and then Dark Confidant for card advantage.
Hello, I'm Dave, and today I'm playing Animar Ancestral Statue combo. The main line of play of the deck is to cast Animar on turn 1 or 2, and then cast low casting cost creature to generate counters on Animar, to then cast Ancestral Statue for free, and with either Impact Tremors or Perforce to kill all my opponents. My pick for this game was Tropical Island, Wooded Foothills, Mystical Tutor, Llanowar Elves, Phantom Seer, Wild Growth, and Quickling. I kept this hand because it gave me Animar on turn 2, also gave me card draw, recursion, and tutoring.
Yes, I did.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it? You don't need to believe it, it's fine.
Ooh, I'm getting some major deja vu.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright, how are we starting this? We're going to start this with a breeding pool paying 2 life. Tap.
Don't shock yourself.
I'm going to Soul Ring. And it doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop here. We're going to go to the Grim Monolith and pass turn.
Oof, that's a good start.
Thank you.
I'm gonna play Savannah and Elvish Mystic and pass turn.
I'll draw. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand, play a Chrome Mox, exiling. Here we've got some considerations to make. Let's go with Fauna Shaman.
Under the Chrome Mox?
Under the Chrome Mox, correct. This is going to fetch up an Underground Steam. And then I will tap 2 to play a Wing Tender. And I'll say go.
Draw. Okay, so
My mana drop's better than yours.
tropical.
Damn right.
Not right
better
now.
than yours.
Not right now.
Llanowar Elves.
Monga.
I'm jealous. I don't have any mana dorks. This is so unfair.
And turn.
No, please don't stab me. Alright, Bayou. What to do? I'm gonna use Soul Ring. Play Candelabra of Talnus. With a floating mana. I'm going to use a black and the floating mana, and we're going to Night's Whisper.
Alright.
So losing another 2 life. Right, go ahead.
Gonna pay 2 life. Gonna pay 1 for Caustic Caterpillar.
Cool. I like that.
And pay 1 back for Imperial Seal.
Nice.
Lose 2 life.
Money.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna be done.
Alright. I'll take a draw.
Every time I say an Imperial Seal, I get to think in my heart about how long does the mailing system take.
Yeah, seriously. Where is our Imperial Seal? I'll play an Elvish Mystic. Then I will tap 2 and play Here's Bobby. And I'll pass.
Tap. Upkeep, draw. Okay.
Record.
Gonna fetch Volcanic Island. Pay 1 green to cast a Wild Growth on that said island, and use the 2 to cast Animar.
Works for me.
Sounds pretty good. My turn then?
Yep.
Excellent. We're going to go ahead and untap. Draw. Play an island for turn. We're going to pay 2 mana. And cast Merchant Scroll.
Oh boy.
Alright, so I have tutored the mana drain. And I will then pass the turn.
He is most certainly representing that mana drain. Unless somebody blows up this, and then he has to pull the trigger. And then it's kind of like we're at a standstill.
Green. Play Death Ride Shaman.
It's cool.
And pass turn.
Alright. Dark Confidant trigger. Reveal Elvish Visionary. Hey, the value! I'll take draw after that. Where to begin? I'll cast a Brainstorm.
That's okay.
So I've got 2 cards back on top. Where to go from here? Tap you for a black and a green. First things first, I'm going to tap this for another green. Play Elvish Visionary. Floating 1 black. Does that resolve?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll draw a card. The black floating, I will cast Vampiric Tutor.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, so I'll put this on top. And then after that, we are going to go ahead and play Bird's Paradise. And I'll pass.
And tap. Upkeep, draw.
You need chest Toxic Deluge, man. Come on, Dave.
I will play. I'll tap, no. I'll tap this for a blue and a green.
Well, just make sure you keep in mind the mana drain.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, don't keep in mind the mana drain. I only have 1 blue up.
I'm going to cast a Dreamstalker.
What does he do?
And comes in play, I return a permanent I control to its owners. And
Yeah, so it bounces.
Cool.
so,
That's fine.
cast trigger. Can I have a big dice, please?
Alright.
Is that big enough?
Yeah.
So we could see that come down another
I'm going
time.
to target him. Self.
Yeah. Yep.
Bounce it back to my hand. I'm gonna put a land.
So hard decisions.
All right.
Things are not free yet.
Taking 2.
Shocking.
And
Shocking news tonight.
play it again.
Never saw that coming.
Cast trigger.
Cast trigger.
Bounce it
ETB
back to my
trigger.
hand. I'm gonna
Play it again.
pay 1. No, pay 1. I'm gonna cast a morph.
I was not ready for this.
Is it a megamorph?
No.
Who knows?
Pass turn.
You should tell us.
And your turn. And pay blue. And cast Mystical Tutor. And we're back. End of turn, Mystical Tutor.
So at your end of turn, I'm
Mystical-
going to.
What did you Mystical Tutor for?
Mystical Tutor for a Time Sparrow.
Alright.
So I'm gonna sacrifice Caustic Caterpillar to destroy your Candelabra of Taunus.
Alright. I'll untap these 2 lines. Somebody else wants to do something?
Nope.
No? You sure?
Yep.
Alright. So we are going to untap, draw. That will make your initial plan a little bit more awkward. As we don't have enough blue for all the shenanigans we desired to do. We're gonna go with a very classic plan. I'm just gonna time sparrow then.
So,
Alright, so
I've untapped a few lands, exiled your... Great.
exactly. Apparently think I know how to resolve things. Gonna go the easy route. We're gonna cast a Mana Crypt.
Or are we dead?
We'll see. Let's keep the excitement. Gonna use the Mana Crypt, cast Mana Vault, still have a floating mana. Gonna cast Mox Diamond, discarding Windswept. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. Alright, 4 Storm, 1 mana floating.
4 Storm, 1 mana floating.
1 colorless.
We're gonna pay a black to Vamp Tutor.
Responses. Nope, I've got none.
Cool. Going back into a cutscene. Alright, everybody. So, Vampiric Tutor on top. Next thing we're going to go, I'm currently at 36, correct?
Correct.
34? 34. Make it a 32. Detection Pro. I'm going to look at Max's hand because you're closer.
Look. I'm
Scared of you.
Are you not scared now?
I don't know. There's an Academy Rector in this hand, everybody. So I am sort of terrified.
And there's also no second gen and barely enough mana to cast it.
And there's an Lightning Tutor to get that second gen.
How many mana? 1, 2, 3. Because no one has a land in his grave. Or you do now.
I do.
Oh, alright. I have 4.
You have the 4 mana to cast it. You're fine.
Wow.
You're able to get a second gen and play it. Alright.
But can you also play Academy Rector?
No. I cannot get a second gen, play the second gen, and
quick
play
count.
Director.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
It's good.
I guess it's okay. Blue. 3 mana. The one floating over here. And as a 7th spell of the turn, let's add this to spell counts. Gonna Mind's Desire Excitement!
So Mind's Desire plus, so 7 card.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We don't need to shuffle between each one.
we technically do, but the deck is already running.
Hey!
Hey! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not exciting.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a whole lot to me, but the thing about Storm is that you can always...
Yeah, he's still gonna be able to cast stuff and continue storming out, but it's not insane.
No.
Definitely not.
So that's nice.
Yeah. First things first, I'm gonna cast my Candelabra back. And it's back, everybody. Then, can I play lands with this? Didn't turn me play cards without paying...
Did you already play a land?
I didn't play a land.
You
this
played
time.
that fetch.
I did not play that fetch, I discarded it to Mox Diamond.
Oh, right.
It says play a card. I'm gonna assume I can play lands with Mind's Desire.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, you can.
Alright. So there are 2 very distinct routes that I can take. Which I sort of need to decide right now. We're gonna start by playing Sunken Ruins. We are then gonna cast a Chrome Mox, exiling a copy artifact, which I'm gonna put in my exile because my board is starting to be a little bit busy for all these things. Then we are gonna cast a Mystical Tutor. And we're back. Put Doomsday on top because wheeling or ad nauseaming means having a risk of not getting there. Whereas Doomsday gives me the clear path to victory at the moment. So Doomsday on top.
You're lazy, we understand.
Right, on camera for the 2nd time so far. I am in fact a lazy person. Gonna cast Metamorphose to draw a card.
Double green.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get double black, surprise. I'm gonna use 1 of the black and this to generate more black mana.
Triple black.
Triple black. Cast Doomsday.
In response.
In response.
We have floated blue.
Okay.
Bounce 2 islands to my hand. Flip Phantoms here.
Plot twist.
Draw 2 cards.
Oh,
Go ahead.
boy. What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna
When we
be?
get there.
You can proceed.
Never like
Alright, so I'm gonna proceed doing a doomsday, making my doomsday pile. So now we're gonna cast Brainstorm for free. Draw 3 cards. Put 2 cards back on top. Then we are gonna Gush, grabbing both islands back into our hand. Draw 2 cards. Then we are gonna cast Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm not taking care of the Storm Count anymore. We've reached 11, but that's not what we're doing anymore. So LED, I'm gonna cast Get Pro, targeting you. Main hold priority. Crack a Lion's Eye Diamond for triple blue because I have enough black on the table. Make sure there's no force when you're a giant hand. There is no force in your giant hand. This is gonna resolve. We're gonna draw a card. Triple blue. I'm stealing your dice. Triple blue. And we had how much colorless? None colorless. Triple blue. 1 black. We're gonna cast Yawgmoth's Will. We can now cast things back from our graveyard again. We're gonna cast Get Probe again. I'll look at Jesse's hand, so I now have full information.
Thanks, you jerk.
On everybody's hand. Yeah.
Don't have full info on mine.
Yours became a house. We had technical difficulties and your hand became a house. I'm gonna play LED. I'm gonna pay 2 colorless and the blue. I'm gonna play Labman. Surprise! Surprise! I'm gonna crack LED again for a triple blue. And we're gonna use that triple blue to cast a final Brainstorm.
All right, that does it.
Yeah.
Well, very standard Doomsday pile here.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Yet again, we are the Team Turn 3, and I hope you enjoyed this game.
And see you all next week.
See you all next week.